Hi everyone, Coach Alexa here. So we're starting to come to the end of January now. The weather is on average getting a little better. The daylight hours are getting a little bit longer, but it still can be a little bit of a tough time to train, to get ourselves out the door, particularly when you wake up and it's dark outside, or you're sitting on the sofa after you get home from work and you can hear the rain. So I'm going to talk you through a little tactic that I use sometimes, I know a number of my runners use, of taking things really step by step, not thinking about the fact that you need to go out and do so many miles, kilometres or minutes of running, but instead just thinking about the first step towards that run, which is probably putting your running kit on. So don't think about anything else, don't think about the fact that you're then going to head out the door and go for a run, literally just put your running kit on. And then once you've done that, maybe think, well, now I'm dressed, I might as well go out the door, hey? Nothing more, you're not going to do anything once you've gone out the door, just go out the door, go outside. And once you've done that, well, you might as well start walking, hey, while you're out there. Just go for a 5-minute walk up the road, see how things are, you know, leg stretch and all that. And once you've started walking and got into that for a few minutes, well, you're out, aren't you? If it's raining, you're probably already a bit wet. Might as well start running, hey? So it's about not, instead of letting the brain gremlins start trying to convince you out of the whole going for a run thing as a big kind of concept, just thinking about those little small steps. Getting dressed, getting your running kit on, getting out the door, starting off with a walk, then starting a run, and telling yourself, I'm only going to run for 5 minutes, see how it feels. And even if you do only run for 5 minutes or walk for 10 minutes, that's great. You've still got out of the house, you're still getting some of those benefits of being outdoors, being active, doing some cardiovascular exercise. Brilliant. If once you're out there, you go, I might as well carry on and keep going, all the better. It's better to have got out and got moving, whatever that may be, than not having got off the sofa or out of bed at all. So I would maybe at this time of year where it's that little bit more difficult for some to get up and out, just chunk it up into those step-by-step things, and it will help you get out the door a little bit more often for your runs. Early morning, I have a couple of runners who even sleep in their running kit. So once the alarm goes off, they don't even have to engage brain. Running kit is already on, shoes on, keys, phone, out the door, and do that on autopilot before the brain even has chance to go, hang on. Even if you don't want to sleep in your running kit, I prefer a lovely snuggly pair of pyjamas myself, then, you know, having your kit ready, having your shoes by the door, having a quick snack or drink you can just grab for a bit of energy, keys, phone, all laid out, make it super easy for yourself so you don't have to engage the brain at all. It's just, you know, kit, phone, keys, food, out the door, go. It can help, and once we get into that habit of just kind of getting out on autopilot, the brain will gradually stop trying to argue with you. Hope that's useful, especially on some of these darker, wetter mornings that we might still get before the spring arrives in full force.